Hi, my name is Gia, and I want to take you back. I am in 9th grade. It is the first day of school. It is a new beginning, and I'm really, really excited because I'm in a new school where nobody knows me, in a new neighborhood, and I can have a fresh beginning. Little context. I was born in Vietnam. I came here when I was 8 years old as a refugee. Did not know a word of English, and had to survive in the Tenderloin district, a low-income area in San Francisco. There were two types of Asians back then, and the year was 1989. One type was the ABCs, American-born Chinese. They were the types that were more popular because they looked and act more like white people. The other type were the FOBs, fresh off the boat. Refugees that just came from Southeast Asia, from war-torn Vietnam. Now, it is 9th grade. I'm in a new neighborhood, and I need to have a different reputation. I can't be teased for being an FOB, and I lost my accent. I can get away with this. First day of school, big comprehensive school, 2,000 kids, 7 periods of a day, 7th period. I feel good. It's only 45 more minutes until the end of the school day. Go into the classroom, it's a social studies teacher, and Mr. Smith says, everyone, you're going to say your name and where you're born. My heart dropped. People are going to know that I'm an FOB. As the kids are giving their names and it's coming to me, I had to quickly think, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm sweating. Do I reveal who I am and be taunted and teased? What do I say? He comes to me and I say, my name is Gia, and I was born in Miami. He looked at my name, Truong. Are you sure you're born in Miami? He said. I was so angry. Why is he not going to that next person? I said, yes, I was born in Miami. He said, are you sure? Your last name. I was born in Miami. Then he went to the next person, waiting for that 3 o'clock bell to ring. It rang, I ran home, went into my family's apartment, closed the door, and cried. I remember thinking in my head, I hate this country. And I hate my parents. They told me I was going to a country of opportunity, where I can get an education, where I can have access to whatever I want to do, whatever I want to be, but I can't even be myself. Fast forward, I'm the CEO of Envision Education. I am here to dismantle the system of oppression. I absolutely recognize that we have a system that systematically advantages some groups and disadvantages other groups. I am considered socially conscious. And I find myself continuing to be not just the recipient of oppression, but an agent to perpetuate oppression. I see that every single day in some of the stats in our schools, in stats in schools across the nation. So we have to think back around what do we do to make sure that the most vulnerable populations, which I was, become the most powerful people in the school building. We do it through a student defense. So our students, instead of kind of taking classes, 7 periods a day, all of those things, they are engaged in project-based learning. And with their projects, they're gathering evidence. And in the 8th grade, in the 10th grade, and in the 12th grade, they defend 3 things. 1, who am I and that I belong? 2, this is how I'm connected to the world. And 3, I have the skills, academic, cognitive, social, emotional skills in order to make the change that I want to make in the world. We have shifted our design so that students have the power. So in our organization, we're again realizing that we are a part of a system that we're trying to change and trying to interrupt. So as the adults in the system, we're always mapping out the power in our system and trying to interrupt those patterns each and every day. So if I had to offer a few things here in terms of you thinking about redesign in your school systems, I would say 1, to listen deeply to those that are most impacted. 2, to ask different questions, not what can I do, but what can they do? How can I set the conditions for them to be the doers? 3, how can these students actually be the agents of change? Because they can do a lot more than we can. Thank you.